A few months ago, I graciously squatted over one of those cheap pregnancy tests inside a Target bathroom. It was not one of my finer moments. I had missed a period the month before and had taken a test then, but when the test turned out negative, I attributed it to nothing more than stress and an ill-managed diet. The line, faint at first, started to creep across the plastic stick. It was positive. I went back to my office, sneaking over to the side that was a reproductive health clinic, and asked one of the girls to run one more test, just in case. She looked up at me through enormous eyelashes and squealed with excitement. It was positive, for sure, for sure. She paused and gently asked me if I had been taking care of myself. I should mention that I work for the premier pro-choice, pro-women family planning nonprofit in the United States. I literally fight for women to have the right to choose when, where, how, and with whom they get to have a family. I grew up in a pretty traditional Mexican-American, mostly Catholic home. I'm the oldest, and my parents did such a good job with me that I successfully went through middle school, winning reading competitions, playing the clarinet, and looking like a young Rigoberta Menchú. Google her if you don't know what she looks like. My parents met in college. I followed in their footsteps and went to their alma mater. I had a good time, but never got too crazy, always sticking to the path. My parents have always been so proud of me. The news of my pregnancy out of wedlock stunned them. It was a confusing time for me, but an even more confusing time for them. All of a sudden, they didn't know me anymore. Who was this messy person doing messy things with their previously non-messy life? My siblings always joked that I was the favorite, but that I stepped away from my throne temporarily during this time of transition. Looking back, I know it was an intense period of growth for all of us, but it was only the beginning.